Hi, it's Kip K from Make Magazine, back with part 2 of our weekend project, the Cosmic Nightlight. Now, this project took a little bit longer than expected, mainly because of the drying time of the epoxy on this really cool light project. So if you missed last week's, there's a link along with this video where you can watch last week's video and get caught up to speed. There's also the PDF that you can take a look at. So now it's time to wrap up this project as we look at part 2 of the Cosmic Nightlight.
We pick up part 2 with finishing up our LED assembly. Now, as the LEDs are put in the foam core in order to hold them in place, keep in mind that it should be done reversed because the LEDs are going to go inside the mold, and then when you flip it around, you want to make sure that your constellation shows correctly. Then we need to wire up our LEDs in parallel. That's all the negatives together and all the positive leads together. And then we're going to add our 220 ohm resistor and hook up our battery and double check it and make sure all the LEDs are working. And our LED assembly is complete. And now it's time to mix up some more clear epoxy resin, about an ounce, and pour it in. And then our LED assembly will sit right in that. Now, you have time to adjust it and move it around to exactly where you want it before it sets. After that's hardened, it's time to solder in our resistor, and I shortened it up quite a bit because I didn't want to see any leads anywhere inside my resin. Then also solder your negative lead and add your switch. And again, test everything out and make sure all the LEDs are still working. Now, our final layer of epoxy resin is dyed black, and that's so you don't see any of the LED leads or any of the components through the back side of our Cosmic Nightlight. I also added a bunch of different colors of glitter to it as well. So fill that up and let that harden completely. Now it's time to remove our mold, and this can be a little tricky. I tried with my bare hands to peel away the plastic edges, but ended up using a pair of needle nose pliers, which separated the plastic mold from the resin, and our Cosmic Nightlight is now free from the mold. I attached my 9-volt battery and secured it with some Velcro to the back of the Cosmic Nightlight.
So something kind of unexpected happened with our Cosmic Nightlight. Now, if you take a look at the LEDs here, these are RGB color-changing LEDs, but they're not changing color smoothly. And what's happening is there is a spike in voltage, and because of the multiple load of all of the LEDs, some are coming on and going off, and then they're flickering rather than fading smoothly from one color to the next. So kind of a cool effect that was unexpected, but works out just fine for this project. So we'll see you next time with another weekend project.